A very warm welcome to Shiplake Meadows. Shiplake Meadows is an exceptional Audley retirement village just a short drive from Henley-on-Thames. Designed for those looking to downsize in style, the village offers a choice of two-bedroom apartments, spacious duplex penthouses and large cottages with their own private driveways. And they all blend comfort with modern living. Residents enjoy a full range of on-site amenities, including a wellness and fitness centre, allotments, exquisite lounge bar, hair salon and social spaces that make it really easy to connect with the community. With landscape gardens, country walks on your doorstep and excellent transport links, I think Shiplake Meadows really combines tranquility with convenience. It is the perfect setting for independent living. So let's take a closer look inside.
Yeah, thanks very much, Phil. What a perfect setup that is. This is the first time we've ever done a retirement village on the channel. And we've got a lot to get through. Beautiful cottages, duplexes and apartments, a whole host of amenities and facilities as well. But first, how can you become an owner here? Let's find out. Well, Gary, it's nice to meet you. Can you give us an idea for anyone who's looking to buy? Say I wanted to buy here. What is the process?
So the process to buy at an Audley village would be, firstly, they would come down, meet us at the village. We'd sort of talk through their current situation, tell them a lot about what we do on our villages, give them a bit of a tour and show them the show apartment. There'd be subsequent visits for most people to meet some of the other owners on the village, maybe try a class, look at some different property styles and that kind of thing, work out what works for them. And also to bring the family down as well so that they can all experience it and see what we do here before making a decision for their future.
Does the prospective buyer have to have already sold their property? What if people are unsure as how they then, sell to buy, etc., etc.?
Sure. I mean, we assist, our customers all the way through. We've got the help of our trusted partners who can help plan the whole move, so they can, go to the customer's home, have a look at what furniture and belongings they plan to bring, draw up a floor plan of their new apartment or cottage and establish what's going to fit, what's not. And then they can also assist them on the day of move with packing, unpacking, setting them up so that they can sleep in their own bed on that first evening. So there's help at hand throughout.
I can't wait to have a look around at the property, but before I do, one final question. Fees.
Yeah.
What do the fees cover?
Things like the external maintenance, staffing the village 24 hours a day, everything like that that you'd hope for in a retirement village. It covers your club membership, all of the classes that are included, discounts in the bistro. But the important thing, I think, is the things that aren't listed in the brochure. It's that extra assistance when you need it. No one can plan for that, of course. So it could be that you're big into sort of traveling, you want somewhere you can lock it up and leave it, but know that you've got the team here. If you've left the iron on or you're worried that you've left the tap running or something, we can go and check on that for you. If you're not feeling well, food can be brought to your property. It's all of those kinds of things which you don't see in the brochure, which I feel is actually life-changing when you move to a village like ours.
Yeah, it's an extra personal touch,
it is,
isn't it? Look, Gary, I'm going to go and have a look at the property.
Great.
Thank you very much indeed.
Nice to meet you.
Real pleasure. Thanks.
Thanks.
Here we go. Wow, what a big space. This is fantastic. And this is a nice addition to keep your letters up off the floor. Now I can tell you in here, there is a cupboard with a washing machine and plenty of storage space. That's very nice. There's a bathroom in here, which I'll come to in just a few moments. This is fantastic. Here on the wall, you can see it's like an intercom system, so you can put your contacts in there. You can get hold of reception with a touch of a button. And what is nice and reassuring is a big red SOS. So if you need help, it is on hand straight away. Let's say the size of this apartment is fantastic. Wheelchair access, walking frames. You can fit everything in here. Speaking of which, fitting things in this big double cupboard is all your plant equipment. So underfloor heating throughout the apartment here, plenty of space to put a tumble dryer, your golf clubs, or even a suitcase or two if you're a big traveller. There's a bedroom just there, there's a bedroom just there, but we shall start off in here in the main living space. And what a space it is. It is one big open plan living area divided into sections with a dining table just here. But I'll come to the layout in just a few moments, because as you can see in this very, very large kitchen, there's plenty of space to put your dining table in this area and open up another part of your living room. But here is the kitchen. As I say, it's very nice and large. You've got lots and lots of worktop space and top of the range Smeg appliances, including an induction hob, which is absolutely fantastic. Just here, dishwasher. Next to it, you have an oven and a microwave, and also, how about this, integrated fridge and freezer below. So loads and loads of storage space, especially with those loud appliances like the washing machine tucked away in a cupboard just out there. This kitchen has everything and is perfect for entertaining with the space you look out on. Well, here is the dining table, but as I said, you could put it just over there, creating a whole new zone. So if you're a big book reader, a massive bookcase dominating this wall, wouldn't that be nice? And a big reading area too. It's entirely up to you. In the living room, well, an armchair, a sofa, a TV, coffee table. These are kind of standard items, aren't they? But if you've got furniture in your current home and you'd like it to come here, why not? It is your home after all. There is a team on hand to help you work out where your prized possessions can go to make your house your home. And on top of that, you get 3 hours of maintenance to help you put up shelving or put your bookcases where you want to, so you don't have to worry about the nitty and the gritty. The world really is your oyster. So this is bedroom number 2, or if you like, it is your choice, a study. How about that? But if you're thinking, well, where would my guests stay? Don't worry, because on site is a guest suite which you can hire. And you could, of course, put your guests in the guest suite, or if you're feeling charitable, you could stay in it and they could stay here. On to bedroom number 1, the master bedroom, and wow. Take a look at the size and the amount of light that is flooding through those big windows. Every single apartment has outdoor space. Here you have a patio because we're on the ground floor. Upstairs you have balconies. You also have lots and lots of storage with these built-in wardrobes. Lots of hanging space and drawers as well. That is fantastic. But it doesn't end there, because an ensuite bathroom, very, very accessible, nice and open, and even a walk-in shower. But it's not the only bathroom in the apartment. I mentioned at the very beginning there's one coming off the hall. Now this bathroom is beautifully designed, extremely accessible again, features a bath and an overhead shower. So there you have it, a generously sized apartment and a place that you could really make your mark. Alongside the apartments and the duplexes, Shiplake Meadows also offers cottages with spacious driveways and gardens, giving you a diverse range of options. So there we have it. Those are the properties, but what about the amenities? Well, it all starts here in Orwell House, the real centre of the community, where you'll find the receptionists. Now, there's somebody on site 24 hours a day, but on reception, they'll offer things like collecting parcels. If they're left outside, they can check on your property if you need that extra reassurance, and they also keep an eye on the security as well. But on top of that, they'll help organise events, not just for the community, but for yourself as well. And it's here that you can also buy lots and lots of lovely local produce. And then we come to Tennyson's Lounge Bar and Bistro. This is the perfect place to meet your neighbours and your friends. Owners receive a discount, but it's also available to non-members as well. The perfect place to socialise. Now there's also this private dining room. This is the perfect setting for maybe community events like cards or knitter natters, that sort of thing. But if you want to hire it for yourself, maybe a family gathering, something like that, you can do. Just liaise with a receptionist and they'll make sure it's all up and running exactly as you'd like it. It really is a great addition to what is a fantastic site. But that's not all. You can also have your hair and makeup done here on site and other spa treatments including massage, also physiotherapy too. And that brings me nicely to here, the wellness suite where you can take part in art classes and Pilates as well. And that brings me nicely to the fully equipped gym, which has got free and fixed weights, loads of machinery like treadmills and static bikes. Speaking of which, if you are an avid cyclist, there's places to store your bike on site too. And on top of all that, if you do need a bit of extra support, there's a personal training service available to you if you wish. So that's indoors, but what about outside? Well, we know the ground floor apartments have got their own gardens, but there's also allotment space as well. Now, connectivity, that is crucial. Buses stop just up the road. There's a train station in Shiplake Village just 1 mile away, and Henley, with all that culture, with the regatta, the shops, the restaurants, and those bars, just 5 minutes up the road. It really is the cherry on top of a beautiful cake. But what's it like to live here? Let's find out from an owner. First of all, John, pleasure to meet you. It's a beautiful place here. Why did you choose a retirement village in the first place?
Well, we didn't set out to find somewhere in a retirement village, but we were living in West London and decided that it was a good time to think about moving out of London and downsizing. And we had a number of boxes, and as we looked at what was available here, we ticked those boxes. And in the days leading up to us actually moving into our property, we were able to use this suite. And it gave us a feel of what it was going to be like. But we had just 200 yards away the actual apartment that we were going to be moving into.
So what is this place like then? What would you say are the big pros to your own property?
We really enjoy the change and we feel very comfortable in it. And it's like a breath of fresh air. We've got everything that we need and we feel that we're part of a community here. And we've also got Henley, which is the most wonderful town, which is only a mile or two away and we can get to on the train in 3 minutes.
One thing I've heard people say about moving to a retirement village is they're not ready. And that sounds like you were of that mindset when you started looking as well. What advice would you give to those people?
Certainly a phrase that comes into play. I don't like using it too much, but in this case it's very apt, is we were looking to future-proof ourselves. And whilst a number of the facilities that are available here we don't require at the moment, there is no doubt that we are likely to require those in later years. So we had a look at all of those facilities that we may use in the future.
What facilities are you talking about?
There are lifts available to get you to your apartment. You wouldn't have to worry about stairs. The fact that there's a range of care facilities that are available if they're required on site. All of those things we think will cover us, even if we don't need them now. We may well need them in the future.
Great. I also hear that you're a bit of a traveller.
Yes, we do like to exit the UK when the weather starts getting bad. So we spend quite a bit of time out of the UK in the winter.
Yeah.
And the great thing about being here is that we can just lock and go and we know that our place is totally secure.
That's where we leave it, John. Thank you very much. It's been a real pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So there you have it, our quick look around Shiplake Meadows, and absolutely beautiful it is. If you want to find out more about living here or any other of the Audley retirement villages, then check out the description below or click the link just up there. As always, thanks for watching.